This is Viewers Corner News. Our news analysis today are on Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State in Nigeria is a governor without conscience. Remember that the evil men do will always come to hurt them. The incoming president of Nigeria may inherit an empty treasury in 2023, but Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Datti will fix it. The massive support for Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party by the majority of Nigerians, both at home and abroad, has silenced most politicians in the country. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria are now having problems in their parties. Nigerians are calling Mr. Fani Kayode, former aviation minister, different terrible names because of this. Stay with us. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State in Nigeria is a governor without conscience. Remember that the evil men do will always come to hurt them. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State is in the news again for the wrong reason. Information reaching the Viewers Corner News from our correspondent in Enugu revealed that some civil servants in Ebonyi State, who came late to work, were ordered to be flogged by Governor David Umahi. Flogging workers, fully grown men, for coming to work late is terrible and uncalled for. There should be other ways to pass a message to those workers who came late to work instead of flogging them. This is the dehumanization of a fellow human being because you are in a position of authority. Those you flogged have wives and children at home. How do you want their families to feel, hearing that the breadwinners of their homes were flogged for coming late to work? This is bad and unacceptable. If this is Governor David Umahi's way of disciplining, then you should be called a tyrant. The Viewers Corner News team has been following Governor David Umahi's activities for so many years and has concluded that he is a man without conscience, very selfish, greedy, and corrupt. He fraudulently obtained the All Progressives Congress senatorial ticket, which should have gone to Mrs. Anne Agames according to electoral law. This would show Nigerians how evil-minded Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State is. The Viewers Corner News team would use this opportunity to ask Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State to trade carefully because those you hurt so badly now may rise up tomorrow to a better and bigger position. When such happens, then a terrible music of retribution may be directed towards you. At that point, there would be no hiding place for you. The incoming president of Nigeria may inherit an empty treasury in 2023, but Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Datti will fix it. The APC, President Buhari's government, is surely going to leave an empty treasury for the incoming president of Nigeria in 2023. This is exactly what a country gets for electing incompetent people to positions of authority. Voting for APC, President Buhari's government, was the worst mistake made by Nigerians. Although Nigerians should not be blamed completely for such a mistake because of the trust they had for President Buhari when he was a military leader in the 80s. Many Nigerians campaigned for him, believing that, as a former military leader who stood and fought against corruption and injustice, he would have done well when he took over the running of the country. But those who campaigned and voted for him to lead Nigeria are now disappointed. Corruption and reckless spending of Nigeria's wealth is huge under his leadership. Insecurity, which he promised to end, has increased under his leadership. The economy of Nigeria is at a zero level, which is bad. Look at the appointments to various positions in President Buhari's government. Most of the key positions are given to people from a section of the country. Most of them have no knowledge of the position they are occupying, making it difficult for them to make a valuable impact on the economy of Nigeria. The debt Nigeria is owing has reached an alarming stage, hence the Viewers Corner News team is calling on the people of Nigeria to vote for a change of leadership. Never again will the All Progressives Congress be in control of the economy of Nigeria because they have failed completely to fulfill their promises to Nigerians. The massive support for Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party by the majority of Nigerians, both at home and abroad, has silenced most politicians in the country. Some time ago, it was revealed to the Viewers Corner News that Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State said that a huge number of northern voters in Nigeria do not know who is called Mr. Peter Obi. That when Mr. Peter Obi's name is mentioned, they would think that he is a football player from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is laughable. We know Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State as a man who speaks recklessly from both sides of his mouth. Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State campaigned against ex-President Goodluck Jonathan in the past. Both him and members of his political party, APC, called ex-President Goodluck Jonathan all sorts of terrible names, which in the end made APC win the presidential election. Since the All Progressives Congress took over the leadership of Nigeria, the country has not known peace. Leadership failure is what the country has been experiencing up till today. The people of Nigeria, both at home and abroad, see Mr. Peter Obi as a competent person, and therefore want him to direct the affairs of the country, beginning in 2023. Our point is that Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Datti's obedient movement is so huge. There is no village in Nigeria that is not feeling the positive impact of the obedient movement. Even foreign countries, who may not have anything to do with Nigeria, have started to take an interest in the country because of Mr. Peter Obi and the obedient movement. So for Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State to say that many people in the north may think that Mr. Peter Obi is a soccer player is laughable. Look at the recent turnout at Jos Rally and other parts of the north. The turnout in those areas was massive. By now, fear of the unknown may have gripped Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State and some APC members who do not believe in the government of inclusiveness. Hopefully, in 2023, a new era of leadership will emerge. APC and the corrupt systems will be sent packing. Again, the All Progressives Congress has performed below expectation and should not be given another opportunity to direct the affairs of Nigeria. The All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria are now having problems in their parties. Nigerians both at home and abroad want a new Nigeria that can work for all. A Nigeria where hope and opportunity are given to all Nigerians instead of a selected few. Not the type of leadership the All Progressives Congress is giving to the people of Nigeria, where insecurity, corruption, and mismanagement of the resources of Nigeria have become the order of the day. The same goes to the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria, that almost destroyed the country in their 16 years of leading Nigeria. Right now, the People's Democratic Party is facing some corruption and management crises within the party. If they cannot settle their differences properly as a team, how can they be able to lead Nigeria nicely? Corruption and mismanagement issues have always been problems for the People's Democratic Party and, up till now, they have not been able to end such diseases in their party. These controversies rocking the People's Democratic Party may affect Mr. Atiku Abubakar's presidential election in 2023. The All Progressives Congress presidential candidate, Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has always been absent from most of the public engagements. Instead, he will send his running mate, who is Alhaji Shatima. This means that, if by chance, Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu is elected to office in 2023, it means that Alhaji Shatima will automatically be the president of Nigeria because he will be the one doing all the jobs. Again, Alhaji Shatima cannot be trusted. Under his leadership, insecurity will be worse and the people of Nigeria will face real economic hardship. The Viewers Corner news team is appealing to the people of Nigeria to go out and cast their votes for a candidate of their choice who would bring the required change Nigeria as a country needs beginning in 2023. Nigerians are calling Mr. Fani Kayode, former aviation minister, different terrible names. Some Nigerians who wrote to Viewers Corner news office said that Mr. Fani Kayode, the former aviation minister of Nigeria, while in the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria, said that he would rather die than join the All Progressives Congress. Mr. Fani Kayode said this in 2019 as alleged, and now this same man has left the People's Democratic Party and joined the All Progressives Congress, which he rejected in the past. Fani Kayode called the All Progressives Congress all sorts of terrible names in the past. He is now a member of the same political party he rejected. We can go on and on to analyze what Nigerians told us about Mr. Fani Kayode and how they felt about him. There are so many negative stories about Mr. Fani Kayode, which is not good for a man of his status. Our point here is that such a man, whom Nigerians are calling different names, has no credibility and should be discarded. The Viewers Corner news team see him as a gold digger. A man who is not consistent, a man who is not fit to be called a leader. Such an individual, in our opinion, has absolutely nothing to offer to the people of Nigeria, despite his profile. It was also alleged that ex-President Obasanjo said that Mr. Fani Kayode is a man that goes to where it is happening. This means that he has no pride. Again, the moment he is getting what he is expecting from you, he will sing your praises, but the moment those things are no longer coming, he will jump out. This is exactly who Fani Kayode is. However, it is good for a man to speak less and be calculative. Speaking recklessly at every given opportunity will give a negative impression of who you are and will also give the people of Nigeria the opportunity to speak against you. However, the Viewers Corner news team would use this opportunity to appeal to Mr. Fani Kayode to speak less and be more calculative in all his doings. It will help redeem his image before the people of Nigeria. If you want to get more analysis on politics and good governance, health issues and others, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. This is Viewers Corner News Channel.